I'm Erin. Welcome to Medicine for the Soul. Today I'll be teaching a 30-minute full body sculpting class, and we'll be using the prop of gliders or gliding action. Don't fret if you don't have gliders at home. You can easily substitute with a towel, or you can throw socks on your feet. And essentially we'll just be rolling the mat back. As long as you have a tile or wood floor, something with some sliding potential, you'll have a great workout. So throw your socks on, meet me on your mat, and we'll get started. All right, so before we get into the gliding portion of class, we're going to start on the mat. We'll warm up together. Take a big stance, wide stance on both of your legs. Bend the knees, roll the shoulders down your back. Take some big, deep inhales and exhales. Start to undulate your spine, circle out your wrists. We're just getting the body moving, getting the blood flowing. We have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse, rolling the shoulders up and forward, grounding into both of your legs. Again, taking some big, deep inhales and exhales. Right here, we have 4 to the front, 3 and 2 and 1. Take a big inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, folding over those legs. Reach your hands down towards the mat. We're going to shake the head yes. And shake the head no. Keep those toes pointing forward. Let's bend and stretch the legs right here. Bend and stretch and bend and stretch. Feel some heat starting to radiate in these larger muscle groups. Keep reaching the crown of your head down towards the ground. Reach your sits bones up towards the ceiling. Hug your navel to your spine. If your fingertips don't reach the mat, that's okay. Just keep extending to your fullest capacity for 4 and 3. We stretch and 2. 1 more. Bend and stretch. Perfect. Just hang heavy here. Grab opposite elbows and just add a little sway side to side. Maybe a soft bend in your legs. Check in with your shoulders, head, neck. Make sure you're not holding unnecessary tension here. And then make your way back towards center. We're going to bend both legs. We're going to drop the tailbone, round the spine, and roll all the way up to stand, stacking each vertebrae nice and slow. Good. When you're standing tall, look over your right shoulder and look over your left shoulder. You look up to the sky and drop your chin to your chest. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder, and then pause here and take a nice stretch, extending down through those left fingertips. Breathe into it. Wake up your side body and other side. Left ear, left shoulder. Breathe into this. Good. And standing tall. We're going to press through both of our legs to then swipe across the body here. So we're doing a cross body reach. You lift one heel and press back down in towards the mat. Good. Make sure you're twisting from your center and extending through the arms all the way out through the fingertips. Press here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice job. We have 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to press through center, reach up and over, getting that nice side body stretch again. Good. Transferring your weight from one foot to the other. Bend and press, reach, bend and press, reach. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Meet me in center. Let's lengthen the legs. Take your wide parallel position. We're going to bend the right leg, hinge at the hips, extend opposite fingertips towards toes. Reach your top arm to the sky, and then press all the way up through center. Squeeze those glutes, activate those lower abs. Low lunge to the left, knee over ankle, hinge at the hips, reach opposite hand to foot, press all the way up to stand. Let's go slow to start. Really make sure that you're hinging at those hips and stacking your knee right over your ankle. You should feel a little bit of a hip opening sensation, inner thigh stretch here. Good, and then we'll pick up the pace for 8. Press to stand, good. Lunge at 7 and press, and 6. We press for 5, 4 more, 3 more. Good, 2 more. Last one, low lunge, press to stand. Beautiful, turn those heels in, toes out. Let's bend both legs, and then we're gonna add a little bit of a plie. So we're pulsing in the legs, knees over ankles, toes pointing away from the body. Furthermore, pressing through the arms here. So we have lots of energy in that upper body as well. Kind of an upper-lower body combo. I want you to imagine that you have resistance pressing against the palms of your hands. Drive through the heel of the hand, get some flexion in your wrists. Good, start to feel that heat in your upper body. Meanwhile, you have your abs engaged, tall torso. Those legs are still pulsing. You're pressing your inner thighs out and open, using your rotators at the tops of the legs here. Don't let those knees buckle inwards. Don't stick that booty out and arch the spine. Keep lengthening, ground into both feet. Press through the arms here. We're almost there for 8, 7, 6, 5, press 4, press 3, press 2, press 1. Now meet me here. Extend through those fingertips. Let's turn over the right shoulder. Pick up the left heel. Come into a 90-degree angle lunge. We have shoulders stacked right over hips, abs engaged. Back knee is pulsing down towards the ground. Front knee is right over your ankle. Lots of engagement here to protect the joints. Feel free to add those arms back in, elbows rounded, shoulders down. Pulse it here for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Really nice. Watch your form. Stay low in the legs. Last one. Let's hold. Twisting towards the right thigh. Back to center. Just 4 here. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Press into that front foot. Lengthen your back leg. Abs strong. Shoulders down. Long neck. And then just tap that back toe in. Lengthen long here for 8 and 7. Arms by your side. 6, 5. We press 4. We press 3. We press 2. We press 1. Find your lunge. Reach all the way up. Lengthen your back leg. Again, shoulders down. Front knee stacked. Then feel free to melt all the way down into a low lunge. Front knee over ankle. Back leg long. Abs are lifted. You can pedal through your back foot here if you'd like. Keep sending energy out the crown of your head, out through the back heel. And then slowly find center. Again, don't collapse in the joints. Keep that left hand down. Let's take a twist. Right arm to the sky. Open up your chest. Inhale, exhale. Let's twist the other way. Kind of thread that right arm underneath your left. And then again, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. And 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. So good. We're going to press all the way up into a triangle. Heels are down. We're in parallel. Try and square off those hips. Good. And then press through the back foot. And rotate to the front. Wide parallel forward fold. Clasping those palms together. Open your chest. Open up your shoulders here. Shake it out. Maybe take a halfway lift. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Release the arms. Bend the legs. Round the spine. Roll on up. All right. Heels come in. Toes come out. Meet me in that wide second position plie. We add that pulse back in right here. We've been here before. Good. I know it's not meant to be easy. We are building heat. This warm-up is transitioning quickly into kind of the meat of the workout, right? So just embrace it. Keep pushing and really focus on your form here. There's lots to think about. Remember, shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. Send your tailbone down in between those heels. Press for 8. Press 7. Stay strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Lengthen through the fingertips. We're going to pivot over the left shoulder. Pick up the back heel. Square it off. 90-degree angle here in both legs. Shoulders over hips. Again, low in the legs. Abs strong. We pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Twist here for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Square it off. Press into the back. Ball of the foot, lengthen through the arms, continue to lift through the abs, find even more length. Really check in with yourself. Tap the back toe in, tap it back, tap it in, tap it back. Engaging the triceps, firing up the front thigh for 4, tap it 3, tap it 2, tap it 1. Meet me here. High lunge, lengthen the back leg. Good, melt all the way down. Bring your hands to the mat. Ooh, go slow. Abs lifted. Again, energy out the crown of your head. Feel free to pedal through the back foot. Notice that we're not dropping the back knee. We're still keeping that length. And just shifting weight forward and back. Good, let's find center. Find more length. And we'll take a twist. Left arm to the sky. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you twist the other way. Thread underneath the right arm. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Good. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring both hands to the mat. Step the back foot in. Lengthen those legs. Fold over your front thigh. Take a breath here. Really try and pull that front hip back if you can. And then rotate back to the front. We're in our wide parallel. Again, clasp those palms together. Open up your shoulders. Open up that chest. Do something different this time. Maybe add a little shift side to side. Maybe play with your focus. And then release those arms. Turn the heels in, toes out. And bring your hands to your inner thighs, bringing one shoulder forward at a time. Make sure you breathe here. Inhale as you move through center. Exhale to press your other shoulder forward. Good. Inhale. Exhale. You may find that you get a little pop, crackle, sizzle in your spine. Go slow. Breathe into it. Give your inner thighs and hips a nice opening, a little bit of a stretch in your rhomboids. And then we're gonna slowly press up to stand. All right, awesome work. Ooh, there goes my walkie-talkie or headset, microphone. We are gonna fold the mat back so that you can have space here to slide and glide. That's the whole premise of this class, sculpting using sliders, gliders. We have options here. So these are the traditional gliders that one might find at a studio. I'm lucky enough to have them at home, but you don't need those. You can use a towel or you can wear socks. So I'm gonna throw socks on because I feel like that will be a very common, easy, accessible prop. We all wear socks, right? So really you just need to make sure that you're in a space that's either tile or wood, something that you can have a little bit of slippery, slidey foot action. So roll your mat back and then we'll get right to it. And you can always mix and match. So I'm gonna keep these other props close by. We're back on our feet. Make sure this is secure. All right, we're gonna come into parallel, feet are hips width distance. We're gonna come into a squat. Knees over ankles, abs are lifted, energy out the crown of your head and out through your glutes. We're gonna pulse it here. Small range of motion to start. Really establish that you are working your glutes, your hamstrings, your thighs. You're not collapsing, you're not caving in the joints. You're in your body. And I trust that you will honor where you're at today. You will work hard. You'll push yourself past your comfort zone, but you'll do so safely. Keep pulsing here. Keep that chest open, abs lifted for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay low. Transfer your weight into the left foot without shifting the body off center. So we're in our parallel squat. Simply transfer your weight into the left leg. Still keep shoulder, hip, knee, ankle alignment. Slide the right leg out. Good. You slide it in. Slide it out. Slide it in. Very similar to what we do when we just tap in and out. But this time we're sliding. And we're going to move on from here in just a moment. Slide for 8. Slide for 7. Let this leg fire up. Feel the burn. We have 4. We have 3. We have 2. We have 1. Good. Now slide it out. Lengthen through the arms. Find even more extension. Ground into that left thigh. Lift through the abs. Keep the ribs closed. Slide all the way up to stand. We slide all the way back out. Lateral lunge. Slide all the way up. Good. All the way out. All the way up. So we want to make sure that we are maintaining shoulder-hip relationship here as you press all the way up. See if you can activate the left glute. Really give it a nice squeeze at the top. Nice job, you guys. We have 8. Really slide. Now the sliding, the beauty of it is that it really prevents us from cheating. Makes it a little bit harder. And it also makes it a little bit smoother, which is fun. We have 3 more. We have 2. And 1. Slide it up, so good. And transfer your weight back down to both feet. Good. Find your squat, lift through the abs. Again, from a side view, we're not rounding the spine. We're not arching the spine. We're really clear here about where our imaginary chair is behind us. What's happening in the torso and the spine? What's happening in the legs? Stay low, transfer your weight. Left leg, slide it out and in. Stabilize on the right side. Good. Now, if you have thoughts flooding through your mind and you think, oh, I've got to come out of this, see if you can stick with it just a little bit longer here. Embrace what you're feeling. Enjoy the heat. Enjoy the activity in your muscles. Enjoy the feeling of your heart rate coming up, breathing deeply. It's a reminder that we're alive, we're capable, and we're working. 8 here, and 7. Strong right leg, strong right glute. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Stay low, extend through the arms. Maybe sit 1 inch lower, slide it all the way up. Good, slide it down, slide it up. Keep that knee stacked right over your ankle. Maintain your parallel. Good. I dare you to extend to your longest capacity through the fingertips and then press through your triceps right here in that moment. Good. We have 8. We have 7 and 6. Activate. Good. 5, 4, almost there. 3, slide it. 2, 1 more. Stay low, press it up, and set that left foot down. Shake it out, shake it out. Such good work. Okay, now we're gonna bring heels into touch, toes pointing away from the body. Shoulders over hips, abs lifted, finding our natural rotation, and then bending the legs, making this small diamond shape. So from a side view, again, we want this nice tall torso, reaching tailbone down towards heels. We don't want to stick out here. Woo, lift, lengthen. Good. Now, you can keep your hands at your hips, or if you want to get that upper body involved, bring your arms in front of you. Rounding the arms. Don't let the elbows droop. Let's work the lats. Lift through the elbows. Good. Stay low. We're sliding out to the right, sliding in, sliding out to the left, sliding in. Now notice right now, I'm still staying in this plie position, which means both legs are bent. I'm holding my rotation. Good, those arms go out and close. Press it out as you press the legs out. And continue to transfer your weight from 2 feet to 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. Good. Woo, yes, taking up space. We are low in the legs. We are pressing here, lots of inner thigh for 4. Good, for 3 and 2. 1 more. Slide it in. Now I want you to zip up those inner thighs. Zip it up. Good, squeeze in the inner thighs. And then we slide back out, bend. Slide it in and lengthen. Slide back out, bend both legs. Slide it in. Good. It's like a magnet between those inner thighs. Yes, let's work those muscles that maybe we don't call on daily, right? Let's strengthen them. Good. Just allow your feet to just graze the floor. Slide it in, slide it out. Beautiful. We have 4 here. Squeeze. Good. Slide 3 and squeeze. Slide 2.
Last one, slide and squeeze. Okay, rotate to parallel. Circle out those hips. All the way around the world. Woo! Nice job. Kick your heel to your seat. Shake it out. Awesome, awesome work. We're gonna break up that leg work. We're gonna come down to the mat. So this is where I encourage, I'm gonna bring my hands to the mat and then eventually my forearms. Again, you can use gliders for your feet. You can also put your feet on a towel. So many slidey options here. I'm gonna stick with socks for now. So let's bring hands to the mat, feet back behind us. We are in high plank. Shoulders over wrists, abs are lifted. Good, pulling up in the quads. Just breathe in your plank here. This glider action can really get your heart rate up. It's deceiving, but it's a good way to get some strengthening and cardio without impacting the joints. Take one more breath, then press into your arms to slide those toes and hike those hips, coming into a somewhere between downward dog, forward fold. But you're hiking the hips, using the abdominals, and then giving your side body right underneath your shoulders a little bit of a stretch. Now lift the heels. Shift your weight forward, shoulders over wrists, slide back out into high plank. Good, again, slide it in. And slide it out. Slide it in. And slide it out. If it's not going perfectly for you right now, that's okay. Gives you something to work towards, right? We keep pressing. So this is a lot of upper body strength. A lot of abdominal work. Let's go for 2 more right here. Slide it in. Lift those heels, slide it out. 1 more, slide it up. Good, slide it out. Meet me in your high plank. Everyone meet me here. Perfect, good. Slide both feet in for 8. Quadruped, you slide halfway. Knees under hips. I know it burns. We just have 4 more. We have 3. We have 2. We have 1. High plank. Gently drop those knees. Take a child's pose. Woo! Notice that your heart is beating. Notice that you may be starting to break a sweat. All good things. That's the goal here. Give yourself a moment to rest. Lengthening those arms long. Shoulders down. And then we're going to press right back up onto all fours. Turn those fingers around. Give your wrists a little stretch because we are not done planking. We are asking our upper body to take a lot of our weight today. So we want to make sure our wrists and our forearms are getting some extra love here. Good. Stretch it out. And then let's come right back onto all fours. Good. Shoulders over wrists. Neutral spine. Abs are lifted, protecting the back. Just tuck those toes and again, hover in quadruped. Knees under hips, shoulders over wrists. We're gonna slide out and then we're gonna do 2 plank jacks and slide into that halfway mark. Slide it out, 2 plank jacks. Slide it in, slide out. Good, so the plank jacks, basically you're opening and closing those legs. This is gonna be a lot of inner thigh activity, a lot of abdominal work to maintain your plank. Let's pick up the tempo here for 8. Good. 7. Whoo. 6. Push with me. We have a child's pose coming up. 4 more. Good. And 3. Hello, quads. 2. And 1 more. Slide it out. 2 plank jacks. Slide it in. Drop your knees. Whoo. Take your child's pose. Take a rest. Awesome job. Breathe here. Good. Okay. Come up onto all fours and then right down to your elbows and your forearms. So palms are flat. We're sticking that tailbone up on a high diagonal now, reaching the sits bones to the sky without arching the spine. So notice we're not collapsing into our shoulders and rounding and arching. We are pressing up away from the earth, lifting through the abdominals, finding our length. Good. Walk those feet back. Forearm plank. Yes, lengthen the legs. Pull up in those kneecaps. Keep those shoulders and hips square. Beautiful. I know. Tap 1 foot at a time out to the side. I'm going to scooch over here. Tap and tap, and tap, and tap. So similar to the plank jacks that we just did, but this time it's just one leg at a time. Not for long. So enjoy this moment. Put in the work for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Walk it up. High plank. I want you to breathe here. Press into your plank. Just one leg. Okay? Left leg. Here we go. Same arm and leg. So we're reaching your toes up towards your fingers, getting into your oblique. Ooh, we have 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Lower the knees. Take your child's pose. Again, breathe here. And while we rest, I'm going to turn quickly to the other side. Good. Come right back onto all fours. Shoulders over wrists. Knees under hips. Again, bring your forearms to the mat. Lengthen out the crown of your head. Lengthen those legs. Good. We're going to do baby mountain climbers. So they're just like little petals. We're barely hiking those hips up. Abs stay strong. Ooh, those quads. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower those, or lengthen those legs. Keep those hips lifted. Walk it up, high plank. Keep breathing. Right leg. Here we go. Same arm as leg. Reach those toes up towards your fingers. Get into that oblique for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower those knees. Take your child's pose. Awesome work. Big inhale, big exhale. So good. Okay, now I want you to switch gears. We're going to bring our knees onto the mat, and then you can use your gliders or put your hands in your socks or use a towel, right? For just a little upper body. So on your knees. Good. Shoulders over wrists, abs lifted. We're going to bend one arm and carefully slide the other arm forward. Only go as far as you can, so it might be right here where you feel like you don't have any sharp pains, you're not straining your back, you're not compromising your shoulders, right? So it's gonna be a lot of upper body. We have those triceps fired. We have those abs and lats fired. We have 8 more here. You decide where you're sliding to today. Maybe next week, your arm slides half an inch further. And maybe one arm feels a little bit easier than the other. That's okay, that's normal. 4 more. Good, whatever you do, don't let those abs go. Keep them nice and lifted. Last 2. Last 1. Slide it up and press it back. Take a rest. Okay, shifting on to your seat. Again, options, you can use gliders, you can use a towel. I'll stick with socks. Bring your spine to your mat so you have a little bit of cushion here. And then bring your feet flat, arms by your side. Slowly articulate by lifting from your pelvic floor and rolling up into a bridge position. Lengthening the neck, keeping the chest open. No death grip here in the arms, right? We're lengthening, we're relaxing the upper body. Feel the energy between the heels and glutes. We want those hamstrings fired, abs fired. We're gonna slide one leg at a time. Slide it out and in. I like to lead with the heel and then draw it back with the heel. So the goal is to keep that other leg that's not sliding nice and strong. Knee over ankle. Good, abs lifted. We have lots of different muscles working in conjunction here to make this happen. Slide 8, slide 7. Keep those hips pressing up. Good, you have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, now this is the finisher here. Abs lifted, chest open, glutes and hamstrings on fire. You may want to dip your hips down to a hover. So if I move my arms here, you'll notice I was up here for my bridge sliders. Now I'm gonna hover. So I'm not gonna collapse onto the mat. I'm still gonna keep those hamstrings active. And now I'm gonna try to slide both legs out and then slide both legs in. Oh yeah, talk about hamstring activation. Whoo! Okay, we've worked those quads. We've worked those inner thighs a lot. Now let's get those hamstrings right here, right now. Call on those abs to help you for 4. Good. 3 and 2. One more. Slide out, slide in. See if you can press 1 inch higher and then roll down through your spine. Awesome job. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe circle out those ankles here. Maybe take a little spinal twist. Breathe. Make sure you switch sides. And then back to center. Gently roll yourself up to sitting. We are just about done here. I want to finish with one little cardio burst. Get that heart rate up one last time. Legs are nice and wide. We're in parallel. We're going to reach down through center. We're going to slide up and close the feet. I'm going to hold on to this on my side here. I don't want to drop it, but it's good to reach one arm at a time. Right and left. Good. Right and left. So we're not jumping, but we have a nice quick pace. Knees over ankles. Every time you land in that squat, you're still hinging at the hips. Good. Reaching through the crown of your head. Keep pressing here. Final 8. We want to finish this workout strong. Good. Reach. We have 4. Slide 3. Slide 2. Slide 1. Bring it in. We did it. Inhale. Reach those arms overhead. Stretch up and over to the left. Reaching through that right arm. And come up through center. Stretching up and over to the other side. Such good work. Let's press those arms down. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale, reach. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the shoulders back. Clasp those palms together. Open your heart. Open your chest. Fold over those legs if you'd like. Release those arms if you're there. And then bend the legs, round the spine to roll up. Good. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Thank yourself for putting in the work today, for trying something new, for working so many different muscle groups in your body. So now you know, as long as you have a wood or tile floor at home, you make a little bit of space, you grab your socks, a towel, maybe gliders, you can get an awesome workout in. I'll see you next time.